What's up, guys? It's week 9.
What's going on, everybody? It's week 9. Week 8 is in the books. So, uh,
Mm-hmm.
we ready to start things off today like we always do around this time.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Man, some interesting stuff happening right now too. As the Cubs are in. What inning are they in right now? And we've lost Denzel for a second, and Denzel should be back. But hey, how's it going, guys? It's Meng Lee, and let me see if I can set this up so you guys can see me better. Okay, you're back. Okay.
You, oh, yeah, I don't know where. I didn't
It could have been me.
know. Oh, yeah. Well, it don't matter, though. We
Yeah.
here.
Okay. All right. We're back in. All right. So yeah, the Cubs are in. What innings right now? Do you know?
This is the second inning. Third inning right now. We up to bat, man.
Oh
We
yeah.
got 3-point lead. The Indians, they had a couple mishaps in the outfield, and we took advantage of that.
Okay.
We need to keep on making it rain because we got to get to that game 7.
Yeah. And
Straight
I
up.
would like you to go to Game 7. It's all about that Game 7, right?
Yes. Yes.
how's your how's your emotion with this game though? Is it are
Um,
you
um,
are you invested in this game?
no, I did not. In the series, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
not in this game. I didn't invest too much because I'm from Chicago, so
Yeah.
uh, I don't get. Everybody's a fan, so.
Yeah. Both stories are great too, though, right? For both sides.
Yeah, for both sides, the story is great for both sides. I mean, I'm very happy for the Cubs and for the city, man, and the state, man. This is great, especially with everything that's going on and goes on.
Yeah, you're right. These games really do help uplift the community.
So
Yes.
that's a good thing,
Yeah.
man.
All right. So we'll start off with so your NBA slate. We were just speaking briefly before we started this podcast. How's it going for you tonight?
Wiggins, Wiggins, I don't know where the hell he is at, man. He is somewhere wagging his tail or something, man. He needs to come on. Cause he's killing my 33. My what tourney is that? I'm in that 33 on Draftkings.
Okay.
I don't even want to click on it because it's Mega Bird. It's called the Mega Bird, and he's just murdering it, man. He's
Mm.
killing my lineup. He only got 1.5 points. It's all right, man. On to where we got to do.
All right.
I got Raiders. He's killing it. A couple guys are killing it, but Wiggins is lost out there, man. He's gonna lose my money.
Well, first off, let's I want to do something new. I want to give a big shout out to the Facebook group.
Yes, sir.
Go to it right now. Switch out to here's the Facebook group, and
Yes.
there we are. I want to check out the winners. I will. Big shout out to Pete Petey Piper. So wow, he got 134 points. 30. I think this was probably a 100 people league. If it's not, then oof, that's not a bad. That's
Mm.
not a bad win. Andy Dalton, DeMarco Murray. So he played a Thursday night game for sure for this one. Jeremy Hull, AJ Green, Kendall Wright. You know those Thursday players weren't that bad. They were pretty helpful. And oh, look at the return of is it Tyler Eifert?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
100 receiving yards. Wow, 1 touchdown. I was hoping Gary Barnes would do the same, but I'll
They
take it.
tied. It was a tie.
Yeah. And then let's see, we got another one. So 142. That's incredible. Yeah, yep. Had Cooper and Crabtree were good. Eifert too. Broncos D. Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, what a big. He was pulling double digits, but And then Gerard Pervel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Monster win with that $5 sling. Nice, 125. Had a Hail Mary. He had 166 points altogether with Carr, Forte, Booker, Cooper, Evans, Crabtree, Brait, Prater, and the Broncos D. That's incredible.
Nice.
That is incredible. And then we got Chris. Chris with 194 points. Whoo! Tom Brady, Ulysses, Stewart. Man, I totally forgot about Jonathan Stewart. Mari Cooper, Larry Fitzgerald, Chris Hogan. Nice pick on Chris Hogan. Antonio Gates, Hopkins, and the Broncos D. That is fantastic. 194 points. And 194 points this weekend was really high.
Sure was with all the mishaps and stuff that's going on.
Yeah. Oh, it was quite hurtful. It was quite hurtful, especially what Julio Jones did to me. But I know he's a beast. His trend seems to be he's on one game and off the other game, and then on one game off the other game. So I'd like to have him be on Thursday, because I'm going all in with him too.
I got a nice one. I got a nice lineup going for that Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
That 2 game slate. I had a nice one going. I got Julio and
Judiela.
well, I have Julio. The players that I picked was that played. I had Marshall.
Oh,
I mean not Marshall.
Jeffrey.
Alshon.
He did great.
Yeah.
Langford. Did you get Langford
George.
too?
No, not Langford.
I know, man. It hurt me too.
George
Mm-hmm.
and our tight end Miller. He had 12 points. So that lineup's looking pretty decent with the Bears D.
Nice, man. That was pretty good pick.
Yeah, they looking. They got that Bears D at about 6%.
Yeah, it was really that. The Vikings defense like 90% owned, and we know what happened to the Vikings. They got really, really exposed, and it's nice to see Cutler go in like that. And as you can see, we have Denzel just posing right now. He'll be right back. Give us a second. It could be me. It could be Denzel, but it looks like it's me this time. Hopefully he'll come back. Give us a second. Let me just. See, we got call dropped. Okay, I'll bring him back. Let me revive him real quick. Sorry, guys. So yeah, your Bears look pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that lineup. Hopefully, I can do something, man. I might win something, man.
I know you will.
Okay.
I'm open.
I got Winston.
Yeah.
Which running back? Who do they play? Oh, I got Winston, Freeman, Julio,
Uh-huh.
and what's the receiver name?
Sanu, Evans.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I got
Yeah, Matt Bryant.
no, I
Okay.
got the other guy because he owes me.
Yeah, I
Look,
know what you're talking about.
from that other night, remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
A couple weekends ago, and he missed that field goal. That was crazy. It
Oh,
was like, yeah. We on though. We on.
yeah, we're on. We're
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. So he missed that field goal. It was probably about 40 yards, about 2-3 weeks ago. But that's old news. I can't wait till Thursday to see how this lineup plays out. The only thing I'm mad is because I wasn't gonna play it, and
Okay.
then when I went to play that slate, and then it wasn't the main one. You know how they do like the main one. Then they have to hurry up and make another one the first down
Yeah.
number two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, oh man, I won't even. Top prize maybe like 5,000 something. I want that being that big one.
I know, right? Yeah. So you jumped into like the was it like number two? The number two contests is where they make They make like a second slate. Okay, 1 second, guys.
I'm glad I got into it, man. I jumped into one of those satellites for the monster, for the NFL monster too.
Oh,
So I might
nice.
be looking good for that one too, man.
Oh, awesome,
Hopefully,
man. I hope you get it because those are a nice payout too, man, to get into.
some garbage time points kind of killed me though. I don't know if it was garbage time. I wasn't watching the game, but Diggs he came out.
Yeah, he did, right? He did. He got.
Man, I wish our D could have stood up on that because that hurt.
Yeah, I remember. I was in class and it was like a third down play. I think that they did it on, or a fourth down play.
Something, man.
And next thing you know, I'm like, oh wow, they're at 10 points. Someone scored, and I look and it's Diggs. And
That hurt
yeah, and to put my position all the way back too.
because our defense was up like
It was up at I think like 12, 14.
yeah, 14, maybe 15. I don't know. I know that I think they sacked them like 4 times.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible. Jay Cutler looked great, man. He was sharp. He was fitting those balls in those small tight windows, especially that throw to Alshon. So uh, I'll show everybody what I went with. Asiata kind of killed. I don't know who was it. I think it was Ronnie Hillman, right? That got most of the points. Or whoever the other running back was for the
Yeah,
Viking.
probably was Hillman.
Yeah, and he was getting it like crazy. And he was at an incredible price at 4,500. Alshon Jeffrey did decent. Kyle Rudolph, I guess I have to take that, but I might be able to cash. I'm praying I might be able to cash for whatever I have left. But 49's where the money line is. I think next week this Thursday it'll probably be around like 100. So we'll
Is
see.
that that how much was that? $2.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
that's the I needed to have been in right
yeah.
there.
This was the one, man.
Mm.
Oh, but I didn't get Howard though, man. I was really shocked. I thought Minnesota was gonna be able to hold the game down to at least 10 points, but nope. I learned my lesson. And Diggs, I did not believe in Diggs, man, but it
Oh
happened.
man, a grand slam, ain't that something?
What happened?
Addison Russell just hit a grand slam for us. Good job, guys. All right, 7-0. All right, but yeah, back to the regular scheduled program.
All right, so we're gonna get right into this week. I want to do a nice analysis on this week's lineup. So let's go. I mean, this week's matchups. Looking at week, we're not going to week 1. We're gonna go to week 9. A great way to start off. We're gonna do Fanduel. Start off the week is let's see what the optimal lineup is for this week. What they think it's gonna be good. They have Andrew Luck, Devontae Booker, Ezekiel Elliott, T.Y. Hilton. I'm sorry, Steve Smith, Mike Evans, Jack Doyle, Mason Crosby, and the Ravens D, giving you a projection of
Steve Smith back.
yeah, Ole Miss. T. Smith. Let's see, he's questionable ankle. You know who else is back, man? Percy Harvin.
Yeah,
That
yeah, seen that.
yeah.
But Steve Smith is back though.
We'll find out. But they have him up, and let me let me do a double let me double check on that real quick off a sleeper bot. I just put his name up. But here are the spreads for this week. The reason why I think they don't have Jacksonville or Kansas City is because they don't know the situation with Alex Smith yet. They don't know if he's gonna be playing or not, or if it's gonna be with Nick Foles. Nick Foles looked good too, man. That guy can throw the ball. That's gonna be a whole different team if Nick Foles starts with Kansas City.
Yeah, and they're going against Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
I think they fired their offensive coordinator. I think.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
For Jacksonville?
it might have been the problem.
Mm. Let's see. So
But I
Steve.
see on Fanduel, I think Robinson went down to about 67 or
Mhm.
something like that,
Mhm.
6,700 or maybe 40, maybe 6,400.
Mm. So there's nothing new on Steve Smith. They're still saying that he's doubtful. Well, I mean, they have news from week 7. That was doubtful in week 7, so they haven't said anything yet. So Hall, hold on for the pick when it comes to Steve Smith. And in the meantime, looking at the first game, it's gonna be Thursday night. We got Atlanta and Tampa Bay, and you had Matt Ryan too as your starting QB, right, for the Thursday?
No, I
No.
took
Who
I
did you
took
take?
Winston. I got them being down,
Yeah.
so I'll be
So you,
looking for Winston to just pass. Plus,
Mike.
Rogers,
Huh.
Jacquees Rogers, he's hurt, might not play.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I'll be looking for.
Barber or Anton Smith, huh?
I don't know who would be the running back, but I'll be looking for Winston to throw, and
Yeah.
then I got I got Julio because I want because he's Julio number one, and then hopefully they can put a shellacking on him. But
Yeah.
it's only a 2 game slate. It's hard to break it down, but that's the way I built the lineup anyway.
Yeah.
Uh, and then of course I have Freeman, so we're
Yeah.
gonna try to run the ball on him. Although uh, Tampa Bay supposed to have a pretty decent run defense, but Freeman to catch passes too. So I
Mhm.
guess.
Then we got the Jets at Miami. Miami's favorite 3.5. Quincy looked pretty good, man, against the Browns. In Yua, is that how you pronounce this?
Yeah, yeah,
He was great over the weekend. I was I thought he was Brandon Marshall
yeah.
because those
He
guys
was.
they run the way they look and play the same way, you know. But I mean,
Hmm.
in Yua, I'm sure you can see he clearly has the speed and the way he made the Browns. Well, he that touchdown pass, he was making those Browns miss tackles, man. So he was really evading tackles. I wish I really like. I heard that they were playing the same plays that he was given before the week before that gave him touchdowns. So he's mastering that play.
Well, he's getting mentored over there by
Brandon Marshall, huh?
Brandon Marshall, and so you know how that goes.
And Eric Decker too. Yeah.
Yeah, and Eric Decker, so they're giving him the inside additional what he needs to be doing,
Hmm.
and on the Jet side, I'm I guess I'm back feeling Forte. I mean, it's not. I mean, you get a couple bad games
Yeah.
or whatnot, but what's not to like about him, man?
Yeah. He was scary though. In the first half, I was afraid, and I was like, wow, Powell's getting all the runs.
I know, right?
And I was like, oh my gosh, is it this week again? But then the good thing, the second half came through, and he came through.
You
I was,
had him.
yeah, I had him.
Mm.
I had
Um,
him.
uh, I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see. Man, what's the receiver's name right there for
Miami,
Miami?
talking about Landry Parker.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him back on the slate. Seems like he's been gone forever.
Yeah,
So I'm glad to see him back going against the Jets. Their secondary's been suspect. Go figure.
yeah,
He's in for some big targets this week. But they've been running the ball too now. So
mm-hmm.
what's his name? The guy.
Yeah. Jahi Yahi. Jay,
Yeah, whatever. But
he's killing it, man.
yeah, he's been looking good, man. I still haven't been on him.
Uh huh.
I'm scared to jump on trains, man.
Me too. They're going against the Jets, man. The Jets did a pretty good job on Crowell, but Duke. I know Duke Johnson was getting majority of his points from the short passes. So, but the Jets have a pretty good rush defense. So, still might be a good play though. They're playing at home,
Yeah,
but
so that'll probably be, you
something to
know,
look at.
Tannehill in this one.
Hmm.
I don't too much know. Even though, like I said, the Jets secondary, they've been giving it up, man. So
Yeah.
Tannehill could probably be a sneaky play, but once we get through the slate, we'll probably run across something else a little more sexier than him.
Oh
But
yeah.
I do like, uh, actually, this game overall. What is it? 44.
Yeah. 44 over and under. Miami 3.5.
44. Miami 3.5. I don't know. Might have to just revisit that topic, but I'm quite sure there's more juice on the slate.
Yeah. If there's anyone that I like, I think Landry might be really good. We saw we saw Revis up against Trell Pryor last week. Had a hard first half, but then second half shut out. Trell Pryor never got a reception after that.
But
So
he did good. I think he was in the 20s on
oh yeah,
DraftKings.
on DraftKings he got his receptions. Whew, every pass was going to him. And I was all mad. Like, think about Barnage. What about Barnage?
I would be way more creative with with uh with Pryor.
Yeah, knowing
Do
he's a QB.
some different plays.
Hmm.
Throw
And
have him step back in the backfield, toss it back there to him, and
hmm.
he can do some quarterback plays just like that. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Next off, we got Philly and the Giants. A lot of rivalry games this week.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that slate on Fanduel? They got a rivalry
Yeah,
slate.
yeah, I saw that too.
I
I
seen it
sure
this
did.
morning. I don't know no parts of that.
Yeah, they have that.
Maybe if I check it. Maybe if I check it. I didn't really go. Actually just seen it this morning. I didn't go through it because I was rushing to get up out of here for work. But
Uh huh.
uh, I'll have to go through it and take a look. I think Atlanta's on there though, right?
Yeah. I,
That'll probably be open up some things. I'll
yeah.
have to
I
take
don't.
a look at it
Yeah.
and go
Well.
through it.
Yeah. We'll take a look at it in a bit. Going back, we got Philly against the Giants. So the Giants were on a bye last week. Uh, Odell. Well, Des Bryant looked great last night. I mean, on Sunday night, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good seeing him
Oh,
get back in the rhythm.
he had what he had 14. He had like 14 targets.
Yeah, he had over 100 yards, 100 receiving
So
yards
so
too. So he did
yeah,
good.
that's good to see him getting targeted and because him and Dak trying to work on something, but they've been working on a little something here and there in practice and stuff. So that's good to see them on cue because they're definitely going to need them. It's not going to get any easier.
Yeah, especially against that Philly game. Philly was playing pretty good. They were playing. Their defense was pretty sharp, and they needed playmakers. They needed someone to make big plays to spread everything around because they're doing a decent job on Ezekiel, and they were locking down Witten until the last play, and I mean Terrence Williams did some amazing catches too though, so
Yeah,
he's
I'm
starting to
I'm
find his rhythm.
glad I'm glad you get a chance to see the games, man.
Yeah, right. Those
Yeah,
are
because I'm just when you that's what that's when I wait for the podcast because you really explain the game, so I really looking forward to that too.
yeah. I love. I wish I could watch them all because they do give a nice They give you a nice insight on who's doing well, and I wish, and it gives you better, it gives you a better insight on the defensive players also, because we always talk about the offense and we never really get a chance to look at the defense. And that game was really important to me because I wanted to see how Prescott's gonna stand against a good defense, like Philly. Yeah.
So did he look kind of poised though?
I think this was the first time he looked like Prescott, but it looked like you saw a little bit of sweat on him, just a little bit, because they were rushing him like crazy.
Were they getting to him?
Oh yeah, they got him, man.
Okay.
They got him. So it was good. It was good. I think it was good that it happened now that he got to experience that, because it's nice to feel that untouchableness, but then we know it doesn't really last long. So this game, looking at these two, I don't really like any of the Philly players. Darren Sproles looked incredible though on that Sunday night game. I just
It really gets me, man. I mean, I guess, but they
they're messed up. They get always close to the red zone, switch out Darren Sproles and throw in Ryan Matthews, man.
right, man. I thought they'd be using Matthews more than anything, but
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
that's them, man.
Yeah, but this game's gonna be 2.5 by the Giants 2.5 43 over and under. Uh, Nobody here looks really interesting. It looks like a good pick, but it's these games that actually help you out with the GPPs. If you can find who's the golden nugget in this game, they really help you out so much in the GPPs.
And and if you can just find a way to just fade it too,
Yeah,
a lot of people. That's what make football. It's once a week. A lot of people they don't research, and they just see Odell, and just play him. But if it's a bad matchup, I used to be that way, man. If it's a but if it's a bad matchup, I mean it works both ways. It works both ways. If you got if you got that gut, boom, go for it.
yeah,
But you know what I'd say to help you out in the long run and constructing better lineups in all sports, man. Just stay away from bad matchups.
yeah,
You know, because like just like in basketball, man. Stay away from them bad matchups. It might bite you once or twice, but you're gonna benefit more than you're gonna, you know. But this is a bad matchup. Might be a bad matchup. I don't know. I'm open for going against the grain, but when I'll say when you go on multiples, okay, that's fine. But
yeah.
you a couple lines that you trying to make it count. Then no, don't go out there messing with those bad matchups like that.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, these are contrarian plays, so these will be where the low ownerships might be. So there's it'll either really hurt you or really help you, and that's the hardest part is to find the one player here that's gonna really help you. So Odell, if he can play like Dez did, might be good, but the O line from the Giants is not really as great. So we'll see. There's something
Right.
to take a look at and analyze and let marinate throughout the week. Next off, we got Detroit at Minnesota, and it's gonna be a short week for Minnesota as what they had to go through um, on Monday, which was pretty sad. I was depressed to see no one's getting in rhythm. Sam Bradford had a hard time. Uh, the Bears defense was just incredible, and I just lost Denzel again. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm bringing him back. Sorry about that, guys. And the Vikings did still look decent, but I hope that they're not in that transition to where, as we saw last season with the Falcons, they were doing great the first 6 games or so, and then everything just reverses downhill now. I doubt that that will probably be the same with Minnesota. They do have a good matchup against Detroit. And I believe that is also a division game, another rivalry game. So it's going to be a key game for them. Looking at this matchup, though, I really like if Langford was able to run that great, then we should be really good with. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Jordan is good.
Yeah,
I'm like I told you, I'm convinced he's good. But anyway, uh, I do like I do like Riddick.
yeah, Riddick is gonna be a great pick
I
this
do
week.
like Riddick, man.
6,600.
Yeah, that boy. I got him in my Thursday. He had about at least 8 to 10 targets. I mean, he having a running back like that, especially for Stafford, would help you open up the field. You know,
Yeah,
get some of those linebackers off track. You know,
yeah.
that'll definitely help because you know you got Riddick just being a pest all game. And, but yeah,
Yeah,
definitely like Riddick probably any day.
yeah. That and this week too, it might be really good to play. You could either play Ronnie Hillman again or Asiata because the Detroit Miller did pretty good against Detroit last game. Along
Hmm.
with, I think your tight ends will be nice this week. Kyle Rudolph again. You can probably play Kyle Rudolph against Detroit. For Detroit side, Golden Tate. Golden. I didn't see
Okay,
his statistics on over
he
the
did.
weekend.
He didn't get it. He's touched. He's you know, he don't get too many touchdowns. I see, but I think he did pretty good. I had him. I mean, it was slim pickings anyway.
Yeah,
So I kept falling around that range, and I'm like, you know what? I got to take him. Like on DraftKings,
yeah.
he might have been like 4,900. I'm like, I got to take him. I mean, it's gonna make sense. It's not gonna make any sense not to take him. Gladly, I was taking him because you know, those little. He might have. If I'm not mistaken, he got about 14. But that
Yeah.
that 14 points, if I'm not mistaken. But I said that was a good 14 points for a bad.
Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Back in. Okay. Golden Tate.
Yeah, all I was saying about him was I think he had about 14 points, but uh, it was a good 14 points, man, because phew, the week that it was last week, man, that was good.
Yeah. It was.
I really have to go back and make sure it's 14 points. It may have been like 9, but
For
anyway.
yeah. Theo Riddick, right? We were speaking about him too, huh?
But yeah, I had Theo Riddick. So Theo Riddick, he did pretty good.
Yeah, he got 23 points on Fanduel. I slipped him in last second too. He actually helped me win $20.
Yeah, I have a nice lineup. I have them two, Riddick and Forte plugged in my Thursday for right now, but I don't know. I
Mm,
got them plugged in there. I
mm.
might keep this lineup that I had made, but yeah, I got them plugged in.
Nice, nice.
Mhm.
Okay, so looking at Dallas and Cleveland, I think this is gonna be everyone's all-in game. It's hard.
Um,
It's hard not to choose which one you're gonna go with. You know, I know that Elliott's gonna have an incredible game.
I think, yeah. Um, uh, Dez, he has just such a big ego, man. He's going to have to get the ball. He's going to demand the ball. Um,
Yeah,
I know he can get the ball, and like I said, I don't know about last week, but like I said, number ones have been killing Cleveland. But Marshall was absent last weekend.
Yes, he was. So they did a good job on Marshall. Their defense is not that bad. They got through. They got to. Oh man, did you see it? That hit on Fitzpatrick. His helmet came off and his head was just sliding through the grass, and he played through it.
Oh no, man, not Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, man, and like he was the rest of the first half, he was just garbage, and in the second half, he came through. So I'm like, they say he passed the concussion protocol. I don't know if they wanted the backup QB to come in, but he was playing pretty bad.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I think the NFL is making people play through pain, and as we saw, Cam Newton's rant, I'm gonna talk to Goodell firsthand. But uh, he did. Fitzpatrick came back the second half and did incredible though. They wanted him
I
benched.
see. I see.
Yeah. So on this side, yeah, you can go with Ezekiel for Dallas. You can go with um, let's see, well, Beasley's gonna be 6,300. Des Bryant, Terrence Williams is even cheaper. You can par go with Terrence Williams. Wow, I thought I'd never see that day. Cole Beasley going on top of Terrence Williams. Wow,
Mm,
and Bryce Butler too.
right.
So, but on Cleveland's side though, McCown was incredible. He was,
Yeah, I took him. I took him in a few, man.
yeah, he definitely got overvalued.
Yeah. Him and Barnes didn't hook up like I thought they were, but
Yeah, they teased us though, didn't they? That first throw, man.
yeah, they didn't hook up yet. Yeah, but it's probably coming though. They cooking.
Yeah, they'll get back in there. I think it is. Was it Hamlet that was in it too? The other tight end. So they have a lot of competition on that side in the tight end position. So against Dallas, though, I think I don't know. I don't know if they can effectively run through them. Duke Johnson wasn't great. Isaiah Crowell. We'll see. We'll see. If I had to choose from Cleveland side, I would go with Duke to get points. Duke and to go with Barnage again, just because I believe that Barnage is getting back in his rhythm also. And they're playing at home, so it should be in their advantage. And wouldn't that be crazy if Cleveland's first win would be against Dallas?
Yeah, yeah. Cleveland's been playing hard, man, and they keeping these games close, and people just by now these people they're not gonna be taking them lightly. So
Yeah.
they're not gonna be taking them lightly. I don't know if some teams. I can't even say some teams have been taking them lightly. They just been playing good. They just been losing. That's all.
Yeah, they should have gotten it. They should have took it home against the Jets, but that was a hard fought game. It was almost there. It was almost there. Andrew Hawkins stole like 2 touchdowns from us, man.
Yeah,
It's like, man, that red zone target is supposed to be Barnage. Barnage did get a target in the red zone, but I think he only got 1 foot in. And it was over.
I
If
needed Barnes. I needed Barnes to get in there.
Yeah, I did too.
That's all.
I needed him to get back that one reception that he got that they took away from him. That would have helped me by so much. It was a game of inches by the end of the end of that morning slate, and 1 point was the difference between me getting $40 to $50.
Wow.
Yeah, but move on. So Jacksonville, Kansas City, Nick Foles. Nick Foles. If they put Nick Foles in, Nick Foles is going to turn these nobody receivers into somebody. As we saw last week, Tyreek Hill got 2 touchdowns, I believe. Oh, he got one big
Yeah,
touchdown. And
I was kind of. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, okay, yeah, it was. it was crazy to see those deep passes, and it's crazy to see anything thrown past 10 yards, right?
Yeah.
And Alex Smith went down twice with two concussions. They looked like a repeat of what happened in San Francisco. I'm like, okay, he's done, man. They're not gonna keep him back yet. And Nick Foles is great in the air. I mean, he's terrible at evading sacks, but he's he's got a monster of an arm that can throw. And what they need right now is that kind of person who has that muscle, who can exercise the wide receiver position. As they got Jeremy Maclin, Chris Conley, Albert Wilson, and Tyreek Hill, along with Travis Kelce. As Travis Kelce had a monster game, and against Jacksonville, we should all probably expect that to happen again.
I really, 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 really was kind of ticked off because I was running out of time making my lineups and I didn't get a chance to get my KC stack on. I always make a KC stack,
Mm.
so I was kind of ticked. And then I remember I was getting ready to put Macklin in a lineup, and then I just didn't get a chance to do it. And probably about an hour later, I just seen
I know, right?
somebody just said Macklin TD, and I'm like, oh.
I know. I couldn't believe it first too. I was like, and it was from Alex.
Mm. And then I'm seeing Kelsey. I'm like, oh no. Well, I'm at work, and then I'm seeing Alex Smith out, concussion or something.
Yeah.
Uh, but
You guys gotta get sleeper bot, guys. Cause man, that really helps out during the games. Cause I didn't know. I messed up. See, I put so much Ty Montgomery. This is off topic. Ty Montgomery onto my Sunday afternoon slates. I forgot to. I missed like one or two of them. And if I didn't use this app right here, if it'll focus, this is the sleeper bot app. I probably would have never known. And that would have been a big hurt towards my Sunday game. Well, it was. I didn't even win anything, so it still hurted. But it was crazy because of I really thought that he was gonna play. He was just ill. Usually when a player is ill, they usually play. They play through that sickness. But I guess I don't know whatever illness he got, stomach flu or just the flu, he didn't play. Uh, Jacksonville, though, on this side, Herndon's looked great against Tennessee, but I guess that was a garbage time, was it?
yeah, but they got, like I said, they got the new offensive coordinator going over there, so we'll have to see how things going. Oh, and on the other side, on KC side of the ball, though, the running back situation is going to be ugly.
Yeah, right. So we know Jamal Charles is put on an IR, so Charkandrick West
And then
or
Spencer Ware, he's going through the
concussion protocol.
concussion protocol. So that being said, I'm we just got to monitor that situation for the running back.
Yeah, we do. We sure do. Charkandrick West. The O line is great for Kansas City, so any one of them who gets through will be nice too. So, did you hear about the trade rumors with Jamal Charles too? They might throw him at the Giants.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's just a rumor. A funny, a funny rumor though is they want to give Romo to the Niners.
Yeah, the Niners wanted. They was trying to bounce
Kaepernick, Torrey
for
Smith,
the
yeah, yeah.
number 3 pick, but I think somebody was trying to give him number 5. But deadline's over with now. They got to deal with it.
Yeah, we'll probably won't have a solid team until like 3 seasons in. There's so much restructuring that's gonna need to be done, and finding us. I think because we're gonna need a new QB. I know Kaepernick's not gonna stay. He's out of here, man. So Jacksonville though.
I end up in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
You never know.
Oh man, that would be crazy to have a mobile QB on that side because your division doesn't have a mobile QB, huh? Sam Bradford's kind of mobile, but Not really. No one with that West Coast mobile QB.
I love to have him over here.
Yeah,
So
we'd love for you to take him. That's kidding.
he ain't got nothing to work with though, man.
Well, he got Jeffrey. That'd be nice.
I'm talking, I'm talking about in San Francisco,
Oh
man.
yeah, so was yeah. He has if Torrey Smith goes out, then oh man, he's just gonna be him and his legs.
And then he came on late.
Yeah.
See, imagine him and damn, what's the running back name?
Well, you talking about Hyde? Call us Hyde?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have made some things happen if he started the year off.
Yeah.
I think they'd be.
We,
There's some games. How many games have they won? None.
just one.
One.
We actually have a shutout that, which is funny.
Right.
Against the
Y'all
Rams.
beat the Rams, right?
Yeah.
But y'all had another close game, though, right?
Yeah, we should have beat Tampa Bay. We should have gave the Bills a fight.
Right.
But
So I think, I don't know, man.
we'll see. All right, enough about them. All right, Jacksonville, on the Jacksonville side, with that new offensive coordinator, possibly, it's still tough. Kansas City's defense is pretty good. You know, they're playing.
Yeah, gotta look into that offensive coordinator, but I know how they like to sling the ball. How Bortles like to sling the ball.
Yeah.
Um, he ain't no Drew Brees. Drew Brees just went in there and put up a fight, though. They still lost, though, right?
No, they won.
They beat Kansas City.
Not against Kansas City, but against the Seahawks. Yeah.
No, the other week.
The other week they.
He made Alex Smith play. I think.
Oh man, I don't
Yeah.
remember. They think they lost. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, they lost.
on Jacksonville's side of the ball, I don't know what to expect, but maybe if the running back situation in Kansas City is bad, Jacksonville might have a chance. I don't know.
Yeah.
To win, but DFS wise, who I like on Jacksonville, I don't really know. I don't really know against this defense because I believe this defense can be a little tough for
Yeah, they're playing
Jackson
out. Yeah, you're gonna play Kansas City at home too. That's pretty tough, man.
at home. Yeah,
So
uh, you
well,
never know though. They might be.
I don't know. They're gonna be the one that shuts them down after the weeks that they've been getting. So we'll move on to Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Sorry again, guys. This is one of those nights where my internet is just not being friendly. Comcast is just not being nice to me tonight. But we got Baltimore and Pittsburgh. If it's looking like Big Ben, well, Big Ben is practicing. Will he come back? Maybe. I don't know though. He's just got a surgery. I don't think people move on that fast from surgeries. Resume. Okay, and looking at Pittsburgh, Big Ben. I don't know if he's gonna come back, but he is practicing.
Yeah, this is a chance. I don't know, man. They just Pittsburgh. They just break so many rules. He's never out as long as he should be out.
Yeah,
Uh, they just, I don't know, man.
they need him because without Landry has a decent chemistry or relationship with oh my god, I can't even think of his name right now. With Mr. Monster, Antonio Brown. Oh my gosh, where's my
Mm.
Maya? Because they need Antonio Brown. We know Le'Veon Bell be decent. Oh, Antonio Brown's questionable too. Oh, he'll be fine. Le'Veon Bell. I'm laughing. I wonder why Williams is questionable. He's not really doing much. He's the backup.
Right.
Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell should have a decent game against Baltimore, but Baltimore's defense is pretty. They got Steve Smith, Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace was great last game too, and I think they were on a bye, so we should see them do quite well against Pittsburgh. And this is also, I believe, a rivalry game. So there is a lot of chances that we could probably let's see. Let me go with Jesse James. You could probably go with Antonio Brown. This could look like a good shootout. 44 over under. Baltimore 2.5. They got Baltimore. I think if Big Ben comes in, it's probably gonna be Pittsburgh over. So, any suggestions on any thoughts on this game?
Well, um, you got Flacco. Flacco loves Dennis Pitta,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I think you can consider Pitta if they ever find a way to get to the end zone, because they'll never get to the end zone. But he gets a ton of targets, man, and uh, he gets a ton of targets, and I like anybody who gets a ton of targets. Um, it's hard to say uh, with the receivers, but like you said, yeah, you got Wallace, and they love to hook up for a deep threat or two.
Yeah.
So that's he can always blow up.
Oh yeah. If this game becomes a shootout, that Mike Wallace is gonna be someone to pay close attention to. If Big Ben comes in.
With if Landry's in there, you
Yeah.
don't really know who's gonna get what. Just like he just threw that touchdown to Hayward Bay, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh, Did Brown get one though?
I don't think so.
Right, right. So Brown didn't. Right. So
Yeah.
it's just it's hard to pair him up with somebody.
Yeah. Pittsburgh just
Uh,
looks like Jacksonville with Landry.
yeah, you could
You s-
probably. I don't know. I mean, Landry's probably just a fade,
yeah.
but it, to monitor that situation though, you got a couple more days to monitor that situation just to see if Ben is if even if he's available, then
Hmm.
it might be worth a shot.
I'm pretty sure they want him to be available because this is gonna be a division game.
Yeah,
You
so
know.
he can
So,
just be available and come out there and try to muster up the W, man.
yeah.
But other than that,
Just step in
as
as.
of right now,
Uh huh.
I'm not too much on this game.
Just step into the side of this game. I'm thinking about from a player's standpoint, the the injuries these guys go through are pretty crazy, man. To be forced to play with injury, man.
Right.
These guys are pretty banged up, man.
Football with that.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we're DFS players. We could care less. From our perspective, we're just like, man, you just play and just do your job, but for from their perspectives, damn man, I'm really curious. I'm hoping one of these days we can get an actual football player on here
They
too.
wanna they wanna they wanna go out there and play.
Yeah,
You know,
because
they wanna go out there and play. They wanna go out there and hurt themselves.
yeah, I would assume because
That's what they do.
yeah, I mean, like they spend all week working out and training, and the easy part is actually the game, playing the game. I would assume,
Hmm.
it's the everyday grind that's just annoying, where you have to just show your grit every day just to get past it, and whoever player can stay consistent with that, usually shows out, and
Right.
I'm hoping that I know we're gonna see Antonio Brown play. So hopefully Big Ben comes in. If Big Ben comes in, that's gonna completely change everything. So the games are starting at 2 on Sunday, huh? I wonder why is that. It's normally 1, isn't it? So are we not having Are we not having any? No. So they're gonna start 2 your time and start 11 my time. We're not having any afternoon games. Oh no, we are. We're gonna have really close games. 4 afternoon games. Okay, all right. Never mind. The schedule just kind of threw me off. But next off, we'll move on. We'll go to Carolina Panthers and the Rams. Panthers showed up the Cardinals, man. But the Cardinals almost came back to steal the show.
Right.
Benjamin looked decent. I don't know. It goes back to your argument last week. Remember when we were talking about Benjamin? Uh, when Benjamin was absent, the team was pretty good. Now that he's back in there, it's like the share of power is really it's really been their the hardest adjustment to rebalance themselves to become a that effective team that they were last season. You know.
Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, man. The Carolina team. What me like? If I was, I wouldn't be trying to. I mean, you got to go out there and play football. Of course, you're coming off injury from Benjamin. From
So
yeah, like I was saying, Benjamin. I don't know if that's the problem in messing up the chemistry or whatever. I don't know, but no, but I know that. Like I always said, they got corners bagged up, banged up,
hmm
and then they lost Norman, and But like I said, like I was saying, if I was Benjamin, I'd probably oh man, home run, oh my god. But anyway, yeah, I'd probably just be like when I first came back, just work me into the offense, and love what I seen last year. Just work me into the offense. I don't have to be a uh, we skipped that New Orleans and San Francisco too. We have to go back
yeah.
after this.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh my god.
Uh, I'm thinking I like Benjamin again. I like Benjamin in this game though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Benjamin in this game. Hopefully the hopefully they can hold off the running game because I'd like to see Benjamin and Olsen get loose in this game.
hmm
So hopefully they can hold because I'm not on Stewart. I don't even like to pick Stewart.
hmm
Even though he had a couple touchdowns last week, I'm quite sure they were right up against the goal line. And but on the LA side of the ball, I mean, what's this for? This could this game. I probably I don't know. I mean, well, I know the Rams can put up some touchdowns, but a guy like Kenny Britt, this is one of his type of games.
Yeah.
I'd say, you know, possession wide receiver, big
hmm
guy. They're gonna need him, big target. So I can see him uh, doing something in this game. Probably everybody probably forgot about his performance by now, a couple
hmm
weeks ago. So I wouldn't mind some Britt in this one.
Yeah. I forgot that this is his last season with them too. I think he's a free agent after this season, so
Yeah.
he's gonna be playing hard for money.
So I definitely can see Britt doing a little something, something. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have no problem with picking up Britt with that banged up secondary Carolina had.
Yeah. Carolina did a good job holding down Johnson though. I gotta give him props on that. But
Yeah,
Johnson he had some highlights though in that game too though. Him cutting, you see him cut Luke Kuechly off.
yeah, yeah.
Woo, man, that boy it's fun to watch, man.
Yep.
Woo, man, if
That's
I
that's a bad boy.
he is man. But we'll go back to the San Francisco game. Oh my gosh, I think everybody's gonna be on Ingram. Everybody's gonna be the whole Saints game, Saints team.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. This might be. Uh, I don't know if I'll be. This seems like a game. I don't think I'll probably be on Michael Thomas's game. When I see now when Drew Brees, he gets a vulnerable secondary like that.
Hmm.
He likes to go ahead and have fun with Cooks and Cooks and the rest of the game.
Sneed,
For
yeah,
some
Cooks and
deep,
Sneed.
yeah, for some deep
Shit,
balls.
man, Fleener's gonna have fun too.
Yeah, so for some deep balls. So I know I know how he's playing it right now. It just seems like he gets in trouble. He needs that catch. He needs to really move the chains. That's when he goes to Thomas.
Yeah.
But when he want to bust it wide open, go over the top, then he'll be knocking on Cook's door. So I'm looking for some Cooks early
Hmm.
in this game.
Me too. I'm looking at Ingram too. Ingram's gonna have a great game against San Francisco, since our rush defense is just so garbage. We're giving out an average 100 yards a game.
Yeah, so yeah, they get up, then definitely.
Yeah.
They get up, then definitely Ingram can really do some damage.
Well, on the other side, actually, San Francisco might have a good time scoring too against the Saints.
Yeah, you're right. So
If Hyde comes back, Hyde's gonna be a great play.
and Kaepernick can, we done seen Kaepernick sling it.
Hmm.
This will be what his third game.
Yeah.
This will be his third game, and they got some speedsters over there.
Yeah.
So
So
where's McDonald?
Vance McDonald, I think he's oh, he's playing.
Yeah,
He doesn't have Gabbert in the center anymore because that was Gabbert's favorite target.
he wasn't too bad with Kaepernick wasn't too bad with. I remember him and
Him and Vernon,
Vernon
no,
was
him and
good.
Delaney Walker,
No,
no, uh
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis, yeah,
Then they were over there, and then Vernon Davis had some wheels too. So
yeah,
but McDonald got some wheels. What he
yeah.
got that 70 something yard. He was booking.
Yeah, he did. That was a great game.
Yeah, they need to try to get him in the game, man, to to open it up. Vance McDonald will help them open it up, right along with Hyde.
Hmm.
They'll be right back. I mean, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I can see Kaepernick
Kaepernick,
hooking up. It seems like he's does he throw the ball more to Smith?
yeah, Torrey Smith, yeah, his the chemistry is a little bit off. Curly has been doing pretty well getting open, but Smith has just been, I mean not Smith, but Smith. I miss him too. Kaepernick has just not been in the games enough to reestablish chemistry with his receivers. So this would be a good game to win too, but we'll see. We will see. I'm pretty sure that the Saints are gonna. I would love to see Drew Brees to give like 4 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure gonna be on
All right, so the next game we're gonna see is Tennessee and San Diego. So that one's gonna be 47 points over and under. San Diego up by 5.5, which is interesting. Uh,
yeah,
Playing at San Diego, Rivers looked decent over the weekend. He was he was making bad throws. I don't know if it was just Denver's D, but he was just making bad throws, and also I really liked the way he had Old Man Gates back in the game. along with Travis Benjamin with that that incredible catch in the red zone. Yeah, so yeah, Benjamin was nicely brought back to the game even after his little injury. Tennessee on the other side did incredibly well against uh, the Jacksonville's secondary. So this is gonna be a great game to analyze and like you said, let it sit and marinate because Andre Johnson, respects to him, finally retired.
Good.
So we have Kendall Wright, Rashard Matthews, and Tahe Sharp. And
Sharp.
Matthew and Sharps are kind of fighting over who gets those red zone touches, man.
Well, I don't know what Sharp been doing, but I know I was disappointed in him for like the first 5 6 games.
Yeah.
I was on him a little bit, but he hadn't done anything for me.
And
But
these prices for the Tennessee's wide receivers are incredible. Look at them. For Fanduel prices, 4,700, 4,900, 5,400. That's dirt cheap.
yeah, that's why I wanna. I've got to check the status of Murray,
Yeah.
but after that, who they have? Delaney Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He might be the pick in the passing game.
Yeah.
But
Both
I
of them.
like. I don't know. Like I said, if uh if Delaney Walker is, I mean, if Murray is
Mm-hmm.
a okay, then Murray can always go into beast mode,
Mm-hmm.
so he'll be in play, and Walker he'll be in play for me also.
Yeah. For me, I like Justin Hunter. I mean, not Justin Hunter. Kendall Wright. Justin Hunter.
Yeah, he's back on track now.
Yeah. Let's see. Last game, he got 5 targets, 4 receiving yards. He got 84 yards with 1 touchdown, which was not that bad.
That's a nice cheap target,
Mm-hmm.
to help mash in some studs,
Mm-hmm.
and
How many
that's
did
that.
Rashard? Rashard got 4 and 38 yards. Tahe Sharp. How did you do? Oh, come on, open up. All right. Well, okay. So Sharp had only 1 target and 1 reception for 11 yards. Hmm.
Hmm.
Uh.
Sharp is disappointed, man.
Yeah. He started off good, didn't he? In the beginning of the season, he had
Yeah,
7 receptions for 76 yards, 11 targets. That's crazy. Crazy numbers for targets. But I think when Kendall Wright came back in, everything the competition is high. So it'll take some time. I think Sharp will probably, if there's a game for him to get into it, it'll be this one because I think is it Peters on the other side of San Diego, the corner. He's gonna be locked on to either Matthews or Kendall Wright, so it should open him up. Um, but moving on, so we got Green Bay against Indianapolis. So this should be a really interesting game. They got Green Bay 7.5, 54 over number. The Green Bay is probably gonna want that win because of what happened against the Falcons. That was a tough game. They aired
what's
it
the
out.
under?
The over under is 54 over.
Right.
Green Bay
Uh,
7.5.
in the, I guess Indianapolis got a chance to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they'll be in Lambeau, but they do have a chance to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay has been, I don't even, I wouldn't even say roller coaster. They just been looking like the old Green Bay, but
Yeah.
Carolina really took them out. So go figure. But um, all things through the air I like about this game. Um, Jordy Nelson looked like they just got back on track
Yeah,
last week. He was just
he was
hooking
everywhere.
up with all sorts of people.
Especially that new kid. What's his name?
Dennis.
Yeah,
So I'll definitely be looking into some Rogers and Nelson until we find out what's going on with Cobb
yeah. If Cobb stays out, that's incredible for Nelson and Adams.
and Adams. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Indy side of the ball, Gore, he keeps getting in there, don't
Yes, he does. He looked like the old San Francisco Gore the other day with that
he? Yeah,
touchdown.
he like I ain't finished yet. Don't write me off.
Yeah.
But we all know Lux and Rogers. They both gonna chuck it up.
mhm.
And I don't know what was going on with these disappearing acts by Hilton last week. I don't know what was up with that, but
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
hopefully he's all right, man, and they can get back on track. Cause I'll definitely like me some Hilton next game. This game,
Did you play Moncrief too over the weekend?
I played Moncrief in one.
Okay.
Played Moncrief in one. Yep, I didn't play Doyle or nothing like that.
Yeah, I faded Doyle too this weekend. How did Doyle do? So Doyle had 4 points. So that means on DK, two reception, he probably got about like 6 points. Looking at Green Bay's tight ends, let's see, did Richard Rodgers get anything? Let's see. No, it's not coming up. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Also, let's see. Justin Parallel. No. T.Y. Hill and Moncrief. Those two are gonna probably be someone that I'm gonna be staying, locking my targets on with, of course, with Nelson and Devontae Adams. I don't know who's gonna probably get the better game, but if Adams gets anything like what he got that last Thursday game, it would be nice.
Yeah.
Even though, like, man, from history, Jordy Nelson has been that incredible go-to guy at home.
Hmm.
You know.
So that's something we need to keep an eye on. They at home again?
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe I need to go back and check what he's been doing on the road.
Yeah. Because
That might let me know to fade him on the road.
yeah, Jordy Nelson should be locked on against Vontae Davis, so it should be a nice matchup for Devontae Adams again.
Right.
His price is kind of high though, 7,100. So if Green Bay,
Adams price is 7,100.
yeah,
I wonder what it was. Was it 7,100 last week also?
it was. Let's see, last week it was 66.
Right. So I don't know why they pushed him up. He ain't did nothing.
Right, 6 points up.
Everybody
He
else
got
was
2 points, 13 points.
yeah, everybody else was doing something. They pushed them up to 7,100 that quick only because they ain't have Cobb.
I know, right?
It's cheating. The running back situation over there, I don't know what's going. See, they just let go.
Now Davis, yeah, I was surprised.
So
So who was it? Jackson that was playing all the running, was doing all the running. Oh yeah, 4 attempts.
so, but they was really slinging it. So that's why we're gonna be looking for something through the air, from,
Yeah,
basically from both sides of this game. This
yeah,
game might be so long from passing the ball.
yeah,
They don't have no running game.
yeah. Well, if
They, huh?
I don't think, I don't know if Ty will get better. I mean, he probably will get better this week if that abdomen. Oh my God, it's not illness anymore. It's abdomen now. Okay, so a cheap running back position. I mean, a cheap running back position this way would be Aaron Ripolsky. So I think he got most of the rushing yards. They're probably gonna go with him again.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna suck it up and say we're gonna go with what we got. They
Yeah.
didn't even give them a chance in the first place. They just went and signed somebody like.
Um, you know, you know what? In next week, our next podcast, it's crazy, right? When we do these analysis, like we get to see all the cheap players and we get to go in depth and the prices and all that. And then when I make the games, I'm always like, damn, who was the cheap player? So starting next week, I'm gonna make a live lineup along with what we're playing, along with our analysis too.
Okay.
So that way it can marinate better. Because I know when because I usually make my lines on Saturday. Friday night I make my my YouTube videos, and then on Saturdays when I really sit down and I start making my lineups.
Well, you got to go back and proofread, man. You got to go back to the video.
Uh
You know, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, and figure,
huh.
and,
Yeah.
and then go back and see
Yeah.
who those players were, man.
Yeah, I know. the our last video was like 2 hours.
I know, right?
So we're sorry, guys. We're trying to make these long and important, long and valuable, short. Well, we're trying to condense it also too. Um, but I'm gonna do that next week. Start next week. Not this one though. This one I'll be able to look back. We'll go to the next one, Denver and Oakland. I don't think you saw this yet, Denzel. I'll show you something. It's quite funny. But there's a value pick of this week. Super, super cheap. He costs nothing. Zero. And he's a running back for the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, I'm sorry. He wasn't a running back. He was a wide receiver. On Oakland side, they got somebody named Jay Holton who cost
Zero.
who costs zero.
Yeah, I seen that guy. Oh,
So
blank man.
yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But he's even in the depth chart. No, he's not. Might be a glitch. But the Denver and Oakland, I got a lot of hate for it from my YouTube side. playing playing a ghost playing a ghost on for a lineup, but hopefully no one who doesn't know about football doesn't play them. But okay, Denver and Oakland. This is gonna be another division game. This is gonna be a pretty tough game, also. But I've been liking Derek Carr, man. Derek Carr has really stepped it up, man. Big shout out, Derek Carr, Fresno State player.
Look like I'll be paying Derek Carr with that dude. Man,
Yeah, yeah, man. He saved so much money, man. 4,500. Like,
but
you know
man,
this.
I'm definitely making a lineup with him.
Yeah, I was.
ISO account, that dude, two stuff, and just spread it out.
Yeah, as you can see, look at this line that I made just for the fun of it, and I still have 2,300 remaining. Hell, if Gronk was here, I'd throw Gronk on here too. When do you get when are you able to get Drew Brees, Elliott, Mark Ingram, Odell, Antonio, and Gronk?
That's the business, right?
Yeah. So, he was not targeted, but who knows? Who knows? That's something. That's just for giggles. But taking it back to on the serious side, though, um, Oakland has stepped it up a lot when it comes to the wide receiver position. Crabtree has been able to become a key player. Cooper has always been that nice deep threat, and Seth Roberts. I thought Seth Roberts was a tight end.
No.
Was it? Oh, it's Michael Rivera. Okay.
Yeah, so that he's like the number three, man. he sneaks in there, man. He sneaks in there for those touchdowns.
Yeah,
Probably every other game,
yeah, he
man.
did. That was a good sneak the last game, huh? Let's see, how much did he get if you were to play him at 14 points? That's not bad for 5,000.
And last week, because 14 points was like gold last week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 14 was the 20 points last week, huh?
Mhm.
Cooper's you can't say no, but Cooper has been that inconsistent where he's on 1 week, off 1 week. So we got him like on this week. He was off last week against Jacksonville, on against Kansas City. He was on against San Diego, off again Baltimore, Tennessee, on again.
I ain't gonna pay attention to how defenses are playing him, man.
Yeah,
They just don't want him to. I gotta see.
yeah.
They don't want him to go off like that. But it seems like every game or every game, couple games or something like he gets him a nice extra large game, like a nice bomb or something like that.
I know. I mean, I know that last game was an overtime game where he got a huge 15 targets. Golly, 12 receptions, 173 yards. Damn, him on DK side was close to 40 points. That's just incredible, incredible. Will he do it again against Denver? I don't know. Are they playing at home this time? They are playing at home, so we might be seeing something. Oh, they got the over under 43.5. Denver by 0. So this is going to be quite interesting. Denver by 0. They just have Denver winning. I don't know.
Um, Talib was out last week,
Oh yeah, he was. You're right. He was.
so
He
and the
was.
defense still did pretty good.
Yeah, they did. They did.
I don't know. I don't know what's the status for next week and nothing like for this week coming up or nothing like that. But they'll probably need him
Yeah.
because of Oakland. Oakland act like they for real.
Yeah. They have what the record 6-2, I think.
Yeah,
So.
they act like they for real. I mean, like I said, I'm loving Carr.
Yeah. Look at
I
him.
like man,
Yeah.
and
King Carr, man.
he's just he's going to the upper half of the season now, and this is where you can't afford to fall off. This is where this is where you get this is where the marbles come in at, man.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
going to half of the season, another you go another 6-2,
Yeah.
man, success.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? This is just for giggles. It would be them. It would be. Would it be? Wait. So no, the Raiders aren't in the NFC. It would be. The Raiders will have to go against Patriots in the postseason. It's Never mind. I'm thinking Super Bowl. I'm thinking way in. No, but so to see the Patriots play against the Raiders, that'd be interesting. And then post that. But all right, I'm jumping a little bit too ahead.
It's interesting. You're right.
Yeah.
You're definitely right.
Um.
You're interesting.
We got for Denver side, don't sleep on Sanders and Thomas now. Thomas made an amazing catch last week. Did they get their values? Probably not. Uh,
Oh,
with Simeons, Trevor Simeon.
I went Sanders.
Did you? Okay.
I took Sanders on one. I forgot what he did, but I think he did pretty good. I forgot what he did. What did he do?
He got 4 receptions with 68 yards. Fanduel points, he got 8.8. So I'm pretty sure on Draftkings he probably got about 12 points, 13 points.
I think they were on that 2 game slate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had to take him. Yeah, so I played a couple darts into that. So that's what happened. Yeah.
So he had 2 red zone targets, huh?
I think Sanders is his favorite receiver.
Yeah.
if I'm mistaken, but Thomas got probably got more targets though, didn't
Yeah. Thomas got 10 targets. Yeah. Whew. That's
he?
more.
You can tell they trying to get him established.
Yeah. So they both got about the same amount of targets. Wow. 10 and 10. That's good. Oh, Norwood though has been. I've been seeing him. Okay, he didn't get that much, but I've been seeing the back of my eye. Yeah, oh no, it's not Norwood. I think it's Fowler, huh? No, it was Fowler.
Fowler.
It was Fowler the last game. I'm sorry, against San Diego. That's where he came in. Oh, I don't follow Denver enough. But for the running back situation, though, Booker did a good job for what he had last week.
Yeah, Booker. He fumbled twice, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah,
So
we had one fumble. Yeah, one fumble.
one fumble.
One fumble. He had five receiving, 6 targets in the receiving side, 30 yards for the receiving yards. The rushing yards, he got 54. So he didn't have that bad of a day. 19 attempts. Mm. So
I
that's
can go, you go right back to Booker.
yeah.
I
Booker
don't
won't be.
know. I don't know.
Did Rodgers do good against Oakland? Where's Tampa Bay? Jacques Rodgers. Did Rodgers do good? He got one touchdown and 69 yards, so he did decent. 14 points. So Booker, yeah, we know Oakland's defense is just banged up, terrible, but they were good enough to hold down Mike Evans though, man.
Right.
What,
Um, you
which,
can game plan. You can game plan on one receiver shouldn't be that hard. You know,
yeah,
he doesn't have Tampa Bay don't have too much to work with.
yeah. What
See,
Humphreys?
you game plan on one receiver. I guess that might have work out. If if Seaman can, you never know, man. Seaman could mess around and have a game. You know,
Yeah,
he he. Hey, 10 targets on each side. I like the effort.
yeah. You're
So
right. You're
that'll
right.
be a nice. I mean, that's nice. Actually a nice hammer game
Yeah.
to try to, you know, figure it out. I mean, for the late night hammer. I
Mhm.
mean, what could that's some real GPP plays on Denver side of the ball
You're right.
and Oakland side of the ball.
Yeah.
As far as the defense, the last 3 weeks it's been what defensive games
Yeah. So for this,
coming in the night games and them Thursday games. You get some defensive teams.
yeah. And they've been
So
they've been pretty good, man. Those last 3 Sunday night games, we got it overtime last week, and then we got and then the week before that we had the overtime tie game, uh, which is good. So these Sunday night games have been really a thrill to watch. This one should be a nice game to watch too, as it being a division game in Oakland. We got the hot hand Derek Carr
yeah,
against
I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see. I want to say. I don't think Carr's gonna just have his way, but
yeah,
I don't think the Oakland's offense is gonna back down like that either.
yeah,
I just want to see a tough Oakland offense against that D.
yeah. Since it's they have the spread by 0, so it should be an
Yeah,
interesting game.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see a tough offense against that D, man. I
Yeah.
really want to see Oakland, you know, put some pressure on this Denver defense
Mhm.
to make uh, Seaman have to do something because Oakland secondary is vulnerable, man, and they
Mhm.
lost CJ,
Yeah.
and I probably I like Booker. I don't have to check up on his price, but I'm like Booker,
Yeah.
and I want. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think they're just gonna have their way with their defense like that enough to be on them like that. But I'll have to take me some Cooper in that late game just to
Yeah.
just to win some money.
Yeah, Cooper or Crabtree. Yeah. That's been tough too. You don't know which one's gonna be Cooper
Yeah.
or Crabtree. You know.
Then we're gonna have to watch out for these injuries and see what's the deal with
Talib, huh?
Talib.
Yeah.
So because that's gonna mean a lot in the passing game.
Yeah.
So I'll really be able to nail something down once I find out uh, a little bit more information on that defense.
Yeah. All right. So our last game, Buffalo at Seattle. Uh,
Buffalo and Seattle.
so they got what Seattle 6.5 playing at home. Seattle lost a pretty bad game. It wasn't a bad game. It was a nice game. Came down to the last throw. Curse just only had one foot in. Remember we were talking about Curse when you need him the most.
Yeah,
You're the.
still and
He should have had a moment, but
that game.
yeah. Um. Who's that? That wide receiver that came in out of nowhere. They don't even have one on here. His name was like we start with the P. Parsi or something like that. He was stealing all. He was stealing all the targets, all the receptions from Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin was a complete shock. 6 targets, 4 reception, 51 yards only against the Saints. I really expected more from him. Tyler,
I expected more from Christian Michaels, but
yeah,
um, Breeze happened.
yeah,
So,
we sure did. We sure.
but on this, as far as this game though,
Buffalo, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off
that
real
was
quick.
a bad predicament.
Yeah,
We were error, man, especially going up against the Seattle defense. In my Thursday, I took that Seattle D, and I'm still sticking with it.
did
They'll
you
probably look, huh?
did you get to see that Buffalo game against New England?
No,
But
I
I'm,
did
I'm
not.
sure, but
I seen something,
you
man.
seen all the memes though, right?
What's that on the sideline? What happened on the sideline? I need to go look.
A fan threw in their own flag.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The poor ref had to pick it up. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the start of many of those that we're gonna see.
Did they catch that fan? Did they?
I don't know.
Yeah. But then,
That's gonna be funny. They're gonna have more of those now. I know it. Yeah, but it's been Buffalo. You know, Buffalo with their with. I remember that first game when San Francisco came, and then they posted the fans. The fans are having fun outside in the tailgate party, and then they have this one now. So I'll be whoever's tweeting. I mean, whoever's doing all the tweeting, make sure to hit us up because I'm gonna follow. You guys are doing some funny stuff on that side of the organization. You know, on top of you guys getting Percy Harvin's back. Oh, and Percy Harvin can go back against his old team too, Seattle, man.
yeah.
So that's and I know from what I've read, Percy Harvin's had a lot of bad blood with his.
Oh no, but they said Percy Harvin won't be available to week 10.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay, so never mind. He'll be a good cheerleader. So Christine Michael, LeGarrette Blunt got was secured pretty well against the Bills, wasn't he?
Yeah, this looked like a game. Uh, Christian Michael can be more in play. Uh, he's definitely in play. Buffalo's offense is not that good to make Seattle pass. So if Seattle finds a way to get up,
It was this guy. I'm sorry, cut you off.
CJ Precise
Yeah, precise. He was not the wide receiver, but he was getting all the receiving yards, 80 receiving yards. Woo.
running back.
Mm-hmm. Because Christine Michaels couldn't.
What's that for him? What happened?
Christine Michaels couldn't do much, surprisingly against the Saints.
He probably that's probably They catching back, man. Got to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. You know what I've been doing for this is just to recap because I don't get a chance to watch all the games. So on you know on the YouTube channel you can see on the NFL's YouTube channel they give a quick recap of each game with the big plays. I don't know if you got a chance to check to see those. I think at most it'll probably take you about 30 minutes, and it does a pretty good job for you to just to sit down and get a good feel on how the weekend went. Because we see stats all the time, right? You know, from us, we have our busy schedules. All we're doing is we're staring at statistics, and then we go with our guts. And, we look at the price ranges, but on the YouTube page off of NFL, they do a pretty good job breaking it down with their highlights now. So you get to see. Oh, it's freezing up. So you get to
Can you
see.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. So you get to see you get to see where their strengths and weaknesses are on both sides. You know where they give up the bigger plays. So that's another way to get some brief analysis. But I won't go there before we get copyright issues. This
So,
one.
during the day, do you watch the red zone? Or no?
Oh yeah, I do. That's all I sit down. I'll have my computer screen, and I'm running on dual monitors. So I have on one monitor it'll be a red zone game, and then on the other side will be where my quarterback is playing. The other game would be wherever my quarterback, whoever I chose. Like for example, last weekend it was Cleveland Browns. I was watching McCown play. You know, decided to have the red zone. But since it was such a tough week for everyone to score, it was a really slow red zone day too.
Hmm. I
So.
know he's probably sitting at that damn desk
Yeah.
uh, he always say, that's right, we don't have commercials. Maybe
Yeah.
you need the commercials because wasn't no touchdowns jumping out.
Oh yes, amen to that. There was no touchdowns coming in that one.
Yeah,
Rare
but
touch.
as far as that last game on the Buffalo side,
Yeah.
I'm not even on nobody on that Buffalo side. Matter of fact, I'm not even playing that slate. I mean, nothing that has Monday night in there.
Yeah.
Oh, my Thursday to Monday, that's it. But
Mhm.
other than that,
It's just gonna
nothing
yeah,
but
they're just
playing.
gonna be saved for the prime time games only, huh?
And yeah, and then yeah, but like I said, my Thursday to Monday,
Mhm.
I took. I'm gonna take. I probably take Seattle defense. Seattle might take Seattle at home.
Yeah. Seattle's at home.
I might take Seattle defense,
Yeah.
Seattle kicker,
Uh huh.
and Michaels. I might
Yeah.
now. Now. And then the only time I'll have to touch that slate is maybe a Sunday night
Yeah.
to Monday night if I play it. I didn't play it last week, but if I play, I'll be forced to touch it. But it's gonna be a gritty game.
Yeah. Well,
But but on the
I wonder if McCoy's gonna come back.
I don't know. But like I said, on this side of the ball, I'm not on nobody.
Yeah.
Maybe take a shot in the dark on Clay,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
I doubt if I do that.
Yeah. Well, Taylor did pretty good against New England, though. I give him respects for that. I really thought there was gonna be a shutout, but he did. He fought. He fought. They had some funny plays on there. I think. I don't know if it was that game where one of the punters had they did a fake punt and he ran for the first down, or it was on accident. I forget.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, they the I forget which team it was. It might have been them, but I know this. I'm pretty sure Buffalo had one of those though. It was on accident, but other than that, that's our little analysis on this week. Um, how's the Cubs looking?
7-2 right now.
7-2.
Uh, in the seventh inning, we have a good 8 more outs to go to advance to Game 7. We gotta hold them down, man. Gotta hold them down. Let's go to the Game 7. If we can get it to the Game 7, it's all out war. What more wouldn't you want from a World Series, the last of the baseball, than the Game 7?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll watch that game too.
And people, to all the baseball fans around the world, these are probably two of the longest, teams that haven't won, and we're possibly gonna have a Game 7, man. That's awesome. You know,
Mhm.
it's awesome for baseball fans. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, cause
Like if I'm a big basketball fan, and uh, man, Game 7. Hey, what can you ask for, man?
yeah, you want that, you know? It gives out the energy, it gives out the hype, and it gives out the story, most importantly.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see the final hour. This is gonna go down to the last minute. So it looks like it's in favor of Chicago though. But I don't know baseball like so I it could switch. It could change up in any inning, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, man. We need to dust them on off now. But yeah, anything can happen anywhere, but
Okay. Well,
that's just how it is.
there's a funny joke. We'll leave off with this. There's a funny joke that this Asian comedian, I forget his name, but he just had a presidential speech. He was invited to the presidential dinner,
Hmm.
and he says the one thing I do know that America wins at is not the World Cup, but the World Series. It's a silly joke because we don't go against anybody but ourselves. since we don't, when we're terrible at soccer. But at least we do know one thing we do win is the World Series.
I want to look into that soccer so bad.
Yeah,
Man,
my coworkers talk about soccer all day. Those guys know the whole South America team, division so well.
you know it's on Fanduel, right?
Yeah, I do know. I just don't know. I don't know if I trust enough to get into it. I did get
They,
into it.
they can help.
I did get into it, and I got into it, and I got destroyed. Destroyed. I had players who had negative 20 points or something. I'm like, damn, you can get this much negative points? He goes, yeah, man, they get flags.
You can help. They could probably help you out.
Yeah. So we'll get into that transition, but this is another production of First Down Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. Sorry for the technical difficulties tonight. We'll get that run smoother, and we'll always try and improve things. If you guys see something you guys would like for us to talk about more, please leave us a comment down below. If not, join our Facebook group. All right, guys, come join our Facebook group where that's where me and Denzel mostly hang out. People in there are always throwing up their advices. They're always asking for advice, and it's a great place to be to see what's going on around the leagues. So if you guys get a chance, please check us out. Uh, Here's
A
the
lot of
Facebook.
helpful, a lot of helpful information going on in the Facebook group. If you're new to FanDuel and stuff like that, and you're having doubts, it's a great place to be where you see winnings and you see big winnings.
Oh yes, like
It
right
helps
now.
you to be a believer. You
Y-
know.
Yeah, like H. Earl Buck Logan is killing it right now. He says one
Is
game
he?
left. Yeah, so are you able to see it, Denzel?
Nah, I'll be able to see it. I'll go on the page and look.
Okay. Yeah, so he is he's playing a late night. You got Frazier, Dunn, the ABC alphabet guy, Smith,
Mhm.
James, Winslow, Davis, Young, and Embiid.
Embiid.
Embiid. He's not
How
showing.
much does Embiid have?
I don't know. He's not showing, but then he's winning. His $25 entry. He's winning 175. He's in 96
He
play.
doesn't have anybody in the last game though, right?
I don't think so. So he's hoping one game left. Hold the line.
Sweat.
Yeah, he's
Shoot.
sweating bullets.
Golden State is playing right now.
Oh, is that right? So
Golden State against the Blazers.
he better be.
So he's sweating. I know he's sweating. That's the same team that was playing the other night. Remember I was sweating.
Yeah.
Preseason game.
Yeah. Again, huh?
Oh my god.
And as you guys can see too on our Facebook page, people pull out their statistics. They are nice enough to even share their data. As you can see, here's a wide receiver versus cornerback, and here is something from Gregory where you get to see his statistics on his charts on points allowed from a quarterback per game. So there's a lot of help down here. And it's a great place to come and hang out and learn from other DFS players like yourselves. But that's all we got for this week. Thanks again, guys, for watching. This is me and Denzel. This has been another podcast production of First Down. And anything else you want to say, Denzel?
Go Cubs, man.
Go Cubs. I haven't chosen which team, but I'm gonna watch the last game though. It's gonna go to Game 7. It's gonna go.
Now,
It's
we got
going.
two on, two outs, two people on. We gotta get this last out to get these guys off the damn base. Excuse my language. But, yeah, that's me, man. I'm signing out, man.
All right, guys. Have a good one. All right.